Hey guys, so you know about my life. You know what we're had to embark. I normally do not ask for anything in return. That's not how I do things. Because we have to move in just a matter of a few days. March 30th ends our lease. We're wanting to stay in this area where in Baytown, but being on a fixed income of less than $800 a month. It's just not going to happen because the apartments in the Baytown area, or a majority of the apartments, wants 2 or 3 times the rent a month. That causes a little problem, a little issue. We have family up in New York. The last resort, and we might have to face it. The last resort is crossing state lines. That is the last thing that we want to do, but being in the end of the school year, we're faced with an obstacle that we might have to end up facing. Being kicked out of an apartment is something we are facing too. The lies, retaliation, the stuff like that, the uncalled for stuff is causing problems. We want to finish our rent out until March the 30th. After that, we're probably just gotta face the reality. I'll be raising about $2,500 for moving expenses. $2,500. I don't like asking. That's not like me. I don't like asking for money. I know everybody's hurting, but we are faced with that decision that many people like myself has to face. You know, we like this little town, we like the city of Baytown, but we can't afford it. There's no way. Like I said, I have family up in New York on my wife's side. My so-called family will not bring us in. The bridge was burnt. I did not cause it. A lot of people said I did, but I didn't. But we are facing that fact of the last resort. We don't like doing this. This is not like me. But honestly, if you have room in your house for allowing us to stay for a little while, 2 kids, myself, my wife, if you have room in your house, pray about bringing us in for a while until we get our feet right back up. You know, I can't work just any job because of medical reasons. But if I have to work it, I have to work it, and hopefully the supervisor would understand. Hey, I have to take a break for a second. Would you let me? I hate taking breaks, but right now I'm facing with that decision as well. Oh, I don't know what to say, but all I will ask y'all to do is pray. Pray for my family and I. Pray for God's wisdom. You know, $2,500 is a lot. It is. That's a lot of money for moving expenses. But we are facing that reality coming up on March the 30th. We really don't want to stay in a homeless shelter. I'm very reserved about it. But it is what it is. But we cannot stay in a homeless shelter for any reason. My kids have chronic illness. They're on a breathing machine. So if COVID had to break out in a homeless shelter, guess what? That's where I'm aiming at. That's why we don't want to go to a homeless shelter. COVID's running wild. That's why I'm asking people, if y'all want to bring us in your house for a while, let us kick back. Let us get our feet back up and running. Or if you can at least donate $2,500. That's all. I don't like doing this. That's not like me. But again, we are on a fixed income. Very fixed. Wife's on Social Security. So you know how that rolls. Pray about it. Seek God about it. You know, I'm standing here on East Wallsville Road, right across the street from this school right here. You know, we came here to Texas from New York. My wife was originally from New York. Met her on social media. Got married, had 2 kids while in New York. Came down here, wanted my wife to see Texas, experience Texas. I'm originally from here. I think y'all can tell by my voice. But she did not want to come down here to see the bad side of Texas. We have seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. My wife's seen the bad and the ugly. I want her to see the good. I mean, in this day and age, we just don't know anymore. But I know God is on our side. So pray about what God wants you to do, what God leads you to do. I don't ask for much. I never ask for money. You know, if I do, it's probably for emergencies just like this. But it is a rare. It is a rare that asks for help. And this is a big one. Oh, I don't know what to say, but y'all pray about it. Seek God about it. I don't like making this station into a, you know, something like that. I'm not in for that. I'm into bringing up, you know, awareness. What's going on? That's me. Food reviews, opinions, just to have fun. But we are facing that reality. You know, I couldn't say this in our apartment, but I think we would have to return to New York if all hell fails. I don't know how we're going to get there, but my wife wants to stay in town as much as she can. You know, she loved it in Baytown, which we were there at first. You know how women are when it comes to retail. I don't have to say anything else beyond that. But at the end result, March 30th, it's a day where either we have to throw our stuff out in the dumpster, 95% of our stuff gets trashed, and we have to board an airline, go to Waverly, New York, or we can save our stuff knowing we have a place to stay in Baytown, or in Highlands, or Crosby, somewhere where my wife loves it. You know, my wife saw the bad stuff. It's time for her to see the good stuff. Texas is not all about the bad stuff. Yeah, we got some rattlesnakes around here, but they're good to eat, ain't they? But, you know, it is what it is. I mean, we're facing that reality, and now I'm bringing it public. That's where we're at. I mean, I've been honest, but very transparent. You know, if I wasn't, my dad would come up from his grave and hunt me. His ghost be hunting me, wolfing my tail, and we don't want that. So that's why I'm honest and transparent with y'all, and I always will be. Pray about it, seek God about it. If y'all have extra room for us, you know, until we get our feet back up, please let us, you know, hang out with y'all. Or help us with $2,500. And I have to cross state lines. Don't wanna. I have an open case with the county clerk. Got one lawsuit against the apartment complex. Don't want to shut it down that quickly. Court date's next year in January, so do what y'all can. I mean, pray about it, seek God about it. Let me know what y'all think. You know, if y'all want to inbox me privately, you can. You know, some stuff cannot be commented in public. All of us know that. I don't like to dish out my personal life on social media. I've always been a private person. But this is it. March 30th is the unknown, where this decision will be going to New York or moving into somebody's house. You know, moving in a family's cool. You know, we did it once before for a very tiny second. We realized that that family member was doing drugs, stuff like that. There was narcotics in the house. We decided to get out of there in good faith. We don't want the kids to be exposed to that. Never. Pray about it. Seek God about it. Let me know. We're facing that reality coming up March 30th. Alrighty, thanks for watching my channel. Remember, subscribe and hit that bell.